Hello, my name is Teacher Rae, and I'm going to tell you about the Magic Star Reward Game. Are you ready? Okay, let's go! Yes, that is how I begin all of my lessons. Okay, let's start with the reward game. Here it is. This is the template for the Magic Star Reward Game. This is where we start. I'll go briefly through some of your choices and some of the main slides before we start. Obviously, the title page. Here, this is the word page. Clearly, the words need to be changed, which you merely double click, type in the new word, type in the new word. They can be moved. If you select all four, you can actually quickly give them a flip, which is easier than retyping them. So this is the word page. You're going to use this in every game, presumably. And we start with the prizes. These are the star prizes. Anywhere from 1 magic star, 2, 3, 2 stars for everybody. This is dependent on the teacher, on your preference. You can just give everybody 1 magic star, or you can do what I do, which is continuously press the star button and they get this raining stars. That doesn't work with all computers, so you may want to test it first. The stars are delivered through your teaching application. Most teaching applications have some form of star or reward that you can give your students. If your system has a limit on the number of stars, you're clearly going to want to be very careful how much you use these stars as rewards. You don't want them to earn 2 stars when they've already hit the upper limit and then they can't get anything. So keep that in mind. Pass it on. That is, these are all, these 4, pass it on, lose turn to player 2, player 3, and last player. These are all ways to make sure that the player that is first does not always win the prize, because some students are first every time because they're just very fast. Others have faster internet, and others go through the lessons beforehand and study the answers, so they're all ready with the answers. So this way you can break up who wins by throwing these in intermittently throughout the game. The student chooses the student who gets to play. So the winner says which classmate is going to play instead of them. Lose turn to player 2, so the second player gets to play, third player, fourth player, last player, etc. Not the last player of total score in their lesson score, but the last in that particular activity. So this is always that activity. Okay, give a magic star. This one, if the student, when the student who scored the highest gets to play, they give a star to a classmate, which is similar to giving the whole play to a classmate. And here are 3 basic movement rewards that are interchangeable into not movement rewards. So for the younger students, wah wah, we cry. LOL, we laugh. This one is funny faces. Everybody makes funny faces. For your upper level students, it's wah wah, no star. Ha ha, you didn't get a star. See, depends on your kids. Make sure your students are okay with this one on how you react. And this one is like nah 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 nah, nobody gets a star. So depends on the age of your students how you deliver these prizes. These are for teachers. Some teachers like to have us spin the wheel to select what students do as far as movement, make a sentence, practice pronunciation, etc. I put this in so that teachers can set it up to lead to another game that they already have. Same with the roll a die. If you only have 1 die, we have 1. If you use two, we have two. So this can lead to other games that teachers have where they use dice or spinners to determine something on a game. So one game leads to another. I like to have things mesh. Okay, and here come the movement prizes. So pat, rub, jumping jacks, jump, shake, dance, wiggle, stomp, cheer, wave. These are all good for any age group. Obviously, the younger ones are more prone to cooperate with these. As they get older, I move into blink. I have them close their eyes tight for the count of 5, open and look around for the count of 5, close them again, count of 5, open again, count of 5. Sometimes I will play with them by, while their eyes are closed, I'll hold up something crazy to the camera. So when they open their eyes, there's a mouse or something similarly funny. Stretch. Again, for the olders, I'll take a break, stretch. You can actually put that in with younger kids too. Breathe. Be careful with this one with younger ones. We don't want anybody like passing out because they were holding their breath. I do this, breathe in for the count of 5, breathe out for the count of 5, breathe in for the count of 5, breathe out for the count of 5. The kids like to play around and hold their breath. Play back. Tell them, breathe, breathe, breathe. No. I poke my cheeks and blow out really hard, saying, no, breathe, breathe, please breathe. They get a kick out of it. Dare. This is also for older students. It is difficult to get level 4 and up moving. So I use this in my level 4s and my level 5s. In fact, in level 5, I don't even do any of the rest of this game because the activities they just don't work well with this. So I just do like 3 dares, 2 to 3 dares per lesson. I'll just use a transition slide and throw in a dare. So here what we do is I find a GIF of something funny that has movement, and I throw the GIF over the top of this square. And when you're holding up your tablet or phone, they'll see the GIF doing the movement. I recently had a lesson with poison, and I found a dancing skeleton. He looked like he was playing the air guitar with his ribs, and the kids just cracked up, and like 3 of them started doing it. So it's just a way to get the kids laughing and hopefully moving. Simon Says. This is a way to just start a game of Simon Says, which often usually works better as like follow the leader type game. The Simon part is always hard to get through. Show and tell, or show me something red, show me something blue. However you want to use this, it works. Show me fast, show me slow. So it can also be used as a movement slide. Teach. Aha, that student gets to be the teacher. Teach me something. So be very careful where you place these slides because you don't want teach to show up right in front of the hardest word in the entire lesson. You want it to show up in front of a word that you're sure that your students already know and can teach. So talk, variety of ways to use this. They either tell you something about themselves, like just the winner, or what I do is I drag that winner onto the page. I ask them a question, any question, usually personal question. And then I ask that student to ask a classmate a question. And then that classmate asks another classmate until each student had asked and answered something about themselves. So it's kind of like a way of forcing them to talk to each other. And these are just fun for the younger students. Talk like a monster, sing. I'll jump back to the song in the lesson. Or with some of the older students, I'll throw this in and suddenly one of them will sing a ballad or a rock song, or you never know what they're going to sing. Talk like a mouse, talk like an elephant. That would be a deep voice. Talk like a mouse. Low, high voice. Talk like a robot. This one is great to put right in front of difficult vocabulary words. Anything with many syllables that you think the kids need more practice with. The robot voice is a great way to break up the syllables because you talk like this. So when you say the words, you automatically break up the syllables, and it helps the kids learn the syllables and hear them. Okay, back to the setup. I have a tablet, nice nifty little handle here so I can easily hold it up to my camera. Let's turn it on. Here's my tablet right here. I have slides right there on the home screen. So before I start my classes, I go to my slides. I find the prepared slide show for the lesson that I will be teaching first. Let's use, how about wash the dishes? Okay, I think I remember that lesson. So here it is. It's opening on my tablet. You can see the main panel here. The slides are all over here. And we choose play up here. Here it comes. So there it is. There's the game. As you can see, it glares from my lights. So you do have to be careful how you hold it to your camera. So you're going to want to like this so that the students can see it better. It's ready to go. I will set it down like this on my desktop. Now, when I'm ready to play the game, I can easily pick it up. There it is. And it's ready to go. This is how I play the game. Different teachers play it differently, and that is awesome. You should play this game however you feel works best for your teaching style and your students. So this is how I do it. HAWO lessons have activities that are interactive where the students click buttons or drag or finish sentences, etc. And there's a score that says which student was first, second, third, etc. Right? Those are the activities where I use the game so that the teaching application tells me which student was first, second, third. The student that was first plays the game. And generally, only that student. Next activity, whoever wins that one gets to play. Next activity, whoever wins that one gets to play. So I do not generally have all of the students play on every activity. There are lessons with like 10, 12, 14 activities. That's too much time to have every single student play the game. So I have a loose turn and give away your turn type options built into the game so that other students have a chance to play. And sometimes it does mean that you have 2 or 3 students playing per activity. You'll see through the tutorials. But right now, I'll just give you a general. We hold it up. A student has just won the activity. Yay, student! Okay, are you ready? Here you go. Tap. Pick a word. Nice job. Oh, you said that very well. Here we go. Magic star. Woohoo! Yes, you still need to add excitement. If you deliver the game like it's spinach, you know, you're going to get a response from your students like you just gave them spinach. When you're playing the game, this is how not to do it. Okay, Joey, your turn. Mm, okay. Yeah, I heard you. There you go. Okay, everybody, shake. Are you shaking? Yes, okay, here's a star. Really? Not very fun, is it? Put your energy, your excitement. The more excited you are, the more excited your students are going to be. So put yourself in there, have some fun, engage in the students and in the lesson. your students will engage in you and the lesson. So here we go. Susie won the game. Here you go, Susie. Oh, that was terrific. Oh, you are really doing great on pronunciation today. Here we go. Oh, oh, pass it on. Who would you like to play, Susie? Oh, not you. You have to pick one of your classmates. Do you want Joey, Jim, or Zhao? Mhm, mhm. Okay. Zhao, here you go. Ooh, Zhao, try that again. Towel, 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 towel. Ah, great listening, Zhao. Here you go. Doo, 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 doo. Let's all talk like robots. Are you ready? Robots. Okay, let's go. Okay, you get the idea. These are children, right? Your students are kids, or I'm assuming they are. And even if they're adults, adults like to know that their teacher is enjoying it too. So have fun with the game, have fun with your kids, have fun with the lessons. I've put together a few tutorials, one for each level, or at least one for each level that I know of. That's levels 1, 2, 3, and 4. There is a level 5. I also put something together for level 5, but it's not exactly this game. It is done through Google Slides, so I think you'll like it and it should come in handy. Again, the Magic Star Reward Game. Da, 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 da. Check out the new tutorials.